Hey you guys, it's Jen. I'm back with a 12 by 12 process video, and I just have this rubber wood mounted stamp of a pineapple, and this is from Paper Source. It's not the Hero Arts pineapple stamp, but yeah, I love this stamp. And I decided to make my own background, and I was going to do a watercolor thing. So I prepped my paper with clear gesso and stamped it with some black ink, and then I'm just watercoloring it with my Japanese watercolor palette. And I decided it's taking too long because I didn't do a messy type of watercolor. I just did it, I actually wanted it really detailed, so I'm gonna save that for a different background. And I decided to do another background. So I'm just prepping the paper with that anti-static powder thing from EK Tools, I want to say. Yeah, so I'm just removing the static and the oils from my fingers so that the embossing powder will stick to only my Versamark ink. And I'm just stamping this in a regular pattern and just randomly, and I'm doing it in gold because I wanted to watercolor this as well. So I prepped my paper with some clear gesso, and I was going to stamp it in gold heat embossing, and then I was going to watercolor it, but then I decided that it looked really cool just with the gold and white. So I just left it that way, and I'm showing you how pretty this Ranger Gold is. It's my favorite gold embossing powder. I'm just heating that up, and it's so pretty. I love this gold. Okay, so I'm just taking some paper from, oh, is that Citrus Bliss? I believe it's Citrus Bliss. Oh, I can't remember. I'm sorry, you guys. I think the lemon paper with the lemons and whatever those and the limes, I believe that's Citrus Bliss. And then that green bamboo type paper, I can't remember is that Webster's Pages? I think it might be Webster's Pages. So I'm just I'm tearing this in a messy fashion, but I'm slowly doing it in a fashion that it's perfect. And I wanted to bring in some orange because that Citrus Bliss paper has some orange in it. So I took this Studio Calico cut apart paper, and I don't have a lot of orange in my stash. So I had to use that cut apart paper, and I decided to put that in the corner, and I'm going to fuss with this for a really long time because I just can't decide what I want to do with that orange piece and that gray piece. I thought I wanted the paper to go along to the edge, but I didn't, so I decided that empty white space needed another pineapple because I thought I was just going to cover that up, so I decided not to stamp there. But I decided to have the photo just kind of floating in the middle of the page instead. Well, not in the middle, but, you know, just floating and not attached to the side. I also decided that I wanted some more pink. I always add pink to my layouts. So my baby's top, my daughter's top is more of a coral color, but I decided to there's some pink in that Citrus Bliss lemon paper, so I decided to use this ombre paper. I believe it's Lucky Charms, here, Lizzie. And I decided to tear it and layer that. So how is everyone doing? What are you guys doing for the long weekend? Here in the States, we have it's Memorial Day weekend. It's actually my anniversary, my wedding anniversary. I believe this is, oh my gosh, 6 years. We will be married. So I don't believe we have any plans. I'm not sure. I think we're going to try to have a date night on Saturday night. We will see. But I know that we're definitely doing something. I'm not sure yet. So I decided that I didn't want the orange paper and I just wanted to put some pink up in the top. So I just cut out a corner piece there and then I decided to sew it, and I am having issues with my sewing machine. And then I'm just taking a circle punch and I'm just going to add a little cluster up at the corner. That's a Teresa Collins label. Just flipping through my Teresa Collins sticker book. And I'm just creating a cluster up at the top. And it says, "Love the smile." Okay, so now we are on to embellishing. I used some ephemera pieces from Citrus Bliss. And I'm just taking, it looks like a lemon slice. And then I'm taking this wood veneer piece from, it's a Citrus Bliss wood veneer piece, and I'm taking some squeezed lemonade distress paint and covering that in some yellow. It's a really bright, it's my favorite yellow. I'm just covering that with a little bit of yellow, and it says, "When life gives you lemons, ... And I love that little lemon slice acetate piece, that round slice right there. It's gold foil. It's so pretty. So I'm using my Martha Stewart branch punch, which is not the extra large one, but the smaller one. It's so cute. I love these branch punches. They're my favorite little embellishment to add. I love the little leaves. I'm just using some green paper that matches, and I'm using my fine line and glossy accents to adhere everything down. And I'm going to pop up my wood veneer on some foam tape and add some metallic gold thread underneath there. So here is my title. I just want to squeeze your cheeks. And I use the yellow thickers are these rubber thickers from the May Freckled Fawn Kit. I believe it's May. And I love these yellow thickers. And I'm not thickers, sorry, alphas. They're like rubber sticker alphas. And I was so happy to use some like random letters like Q and Z. I was just so happy to use that. So yeah, that's such a nerdy thing, isn't it? That I get excited that I'm using some random letters to use on my thickers, my alphas. But you scrapbook nerds totally understand, right? You guys know where I'm coming from. What am I doing? Oh, I decided that the bottom looked a little like bare. So those are just some Journey puffy stickers. So I just add some little triangles to point to the title, and then there's my head in the way. I should have cut that out. And I added a little bit of a gold scallop border to the bottom, and that's from a Freckled Fawn Kit as well. Because I just thought that space looked like really lonely or bare, just empty, random empty space that needed to be filled up. So I always end up adding more pink to my layout, so I just use some Heidi Swap pink splatters, and that is the end of my process video. I hope you guys enjoyed my layout, and please let me know what you guys think. Have a great Memorial Day weekend. If you guys are traveling, happy, safe travels, and I hope you guys enjoy your long holiday weekend. To my fellow Americans, I will talk to you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.